So you've loaded up Albion Online, you've made your character, and you have no idea what's going on. You look online and see guides half an hour long about your first 10 minutes in the game and think, damn, this is gonna be rough. Well, no worries, my little baby Care Bears, I've got you. What's up, my name is Devious, and welcome to a short, precise video on your first few days in Albion Online. Albion is incredibly complex in the fact that everything is player-made. Everything. Literally. Knowing that, you should also know that you can make anything. That means you can buy armor from players, but you can also make it yourself, and if you want, sell it. All with the resources you gather and refine. Everything is possible. Knowing that, let's go through the basics. Firstly, do the tutorial. The full questline, and I use heavy air quotes there, gives you a T2 mount at the end, which for the early game is invaluable. Just stick to the zones directly outside of your starting town, or run the edge of the continent to get the resources you need. Also, do remember, you can scroll your mouse over any resource to learn what it is. Just wait a second and the tooltip will pop up next to your cursor. Next, time to figure out your specialty. For gatherers and crafters, I'd recommend looking into the areas where your main resource will spawn. The desert to the south has hide-in droves with fair deposits of ore and fiber. This is the best area for people who want to make any armor, as well as many weapons. To the west is the forest, where you can get wood with a bit of hide-in stone on the side. I find these to be the best places to passively grab stone for buildings, as not a lot of people focus it there, making the nodes more plentiful. To the north is the mountains, where you find most of your ore, but also stone and fiber. This would be my go-to zone for warrior types. You know, sword and shield, heavy plate armor, axes and hammers, that stuff. To the northeast is the swamp, with mainly fiber and some leather and wood as secondary. Honestly, I live in Thetford and I'm not a fan, but I gather everything. This would probably be the most sparse concentration of hides in the game, talking city-wise. To either side there's no hide resource, and the swamp itself isn't very reliable. Last are the highlands, with a main resource of stone and a decent amount of ore and wood elsewise. Base yourself out of the city that offers the most of your primary resource, or whichever one you like the most. Traveling only takes time after all, and it does pay to watch the markets. Remember, they're not connected. For fighters, I recommend running a lot of expeditions, which you can find in the cities to queue up solo or in a party. Try to get to the point where you can run tier 6 expeditions reliably, do some open world dungeons, and try to join a guild that can have your back so you can party up often. Very little in this game can be done solo, so having a group to help you out is invaluable. Once you're up to about tier 5 gear across your character, however you get it, it's time to start looking into red and black zones. Some people start doing this much earlier, but this is what I believe is the safest path. I'll talk more about these in a moment, but for now, just know that this is where you make your money. Now for both gatherers and crafters. The black zone is the place to be. You get a taste of it in the red zones, but it's not quite as good. Once you get T5 gathering gear, this is where you make bank. The concentration of uncommon or higher resources is incredible in the Outlands. Whether you gather to sell or craft, this is where you get the best. For fighters, this is where to start ganking. Doing so alone is a bad idea, as gatherers do band together when someone starts harassing them, but as a group this can merit incredible gain. Hunt down gatherers for their hard-earned resources, or just play the White Knights and save gatherers from those gankers. You know, the gankers with epic armor and weapons that you can steal off of their cold, dead, inviting corpses. That's about it for the moment, but I know I missed things. If you have questions, please drop a comment below and I'll be sure to get you an answer. If I don't know it, I'll figure it out. Feel free to give a like if you enjoyed the video. If not, the dislike button is just over there on the right. I don't take offense, I promise. Good luck out there, guys, and remember, you will fail many times in Albion. It's part of the game, but that one moment where you 1v3 by the skin of your teeth and get all the enemy's gear for yourself is completely worth the blinding terror. Trust me, you'll remember that sense of relief and elation for years. Good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys next round.